Hey friends, happy Saturday. I wanted to reach out because for our church we had planned to come back together this weekend and gather and worship and pray and just share a really brief word. And in the midst of coming up to all this, I really started to feel sick for a couple of days, and so I ended up going into the doctor and being seen, and they gave me a diagnosis of just a sinus infection, but they also tested me for COVID just to be sure, because of some of the overlapping symptoms that come with this. And so the problem is I'm not going to have any feedback on whether or not it is COVID until Monday. I have every reason to believe, and I'm confident that it's just a sinus infection. I don't have all the other symptoms that kind of prevail with coronavirus, but we wanted to be sure, and we wanted to be cautious, and we wanted to be safe with how we respond to this. And so we decided, after talking to some leaders, that this was not the best weekend to begin, that we'd push it back one more weekend to next Sunday, July the 5th. Here's what I want you to know. I was actually still a little slow to make that call because I don't believe that the church depends on one person. I do believe, and our team said, hey Grant, we can pull this off. We can come together and make it happen. However, it's going to be weird for you to not be there. And so I felt, just because of the nature of being away for so many months, to have our first gathering back with me at home quarantining may have felt weird for the church as well. And so I just want you to know, it's one of the things that we hold deeply in our hearts, that we're meant to multiply into families. And so my hope is that this weekend we're actually going to take a full break, from the message, from worship, from prayer. We won't be producing anything this weekend as a church family. My hope and prayer is that for those of you who are in our community, that you will actually take an opportunity, reach out to friends and family from our community, go and share a meal with them, worship with them, pray with them, spend some time together, and enjoy your Sabbath together that way. That is the beautiful vision of the Church of Jesus Christ, is people coming together around the table with Jesus, learning how to break bread together, learning how to share their lives together, and to really grow in Him. And so I just want to encourage you, please take this as an opportunity to be reminded of what church really is all about. And as we take steps forward in weeks to come, next Sunday, as we step back into worship gatherings, man, my prayer is that Sunday worship doesn't take the lion's share of our attention of what church is meant to be, but that it is one piece of a larger whole. And so I want to encourage you this weekend, can you reach out to 2 or 3 people, invite them into your home, share a meal together, worship, whether that's turning something on your TV or one of you strumming a guitar or a ukulele for millennials, singing some worship together and praying, and then we'll see you next week, okay? Please spread the word about next week. We are still going to be doing RSVPs for everybody who wants to come and be a part of that. That just enables us to have our auditorium prepared and to make sure that we have enough space for everybody. And so I love you guys. Thanks for your prayers. Thanks for lifting me up. I feel pretty okay most of the day. I just, about the middle of the day every day I crash. And so I think it's just sinus infection stuff, but I will keep you posted, and I appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and looking forward to seeing you all soon.